We will now machine the cylindrical helix using a contour tool path with axis substitution about the y-axis. Axis substitution is used to wrap a tool path around a cylinder. The geometry can be either flat or already properly oriented in 3D space. Select the Unroll option if this is so. The tool path replaces the x or y axis with a rotary axis, known as the a-axis or b-axis. Using this option, the part will be rotated about the rotating axis while the tool moves perpendicular to the axis of rotation. Rotary diameter sets the size of the cylinder that the tool path is rotating about. It is used mainly for tool paths on cylinders. To machine the helix, you will use a contour tool path with no cutter compensation. Before you can create rotary axis motion, you need to properly configure the rotary axis components in your machine definition. You will only be able to select rotary axis options which are supported by your machine definition. Under Tool Paths in the 2D group, select Contour. Make sure the selection method is set to Chain, and select this line here. The arrows should be pointing this way. Press OK. Select Tool, and select Library Tool. Click on Filter, change the tool type to Flat End Mill, and set the tool diameter to equal 1 inch, and press OK. Select the 1 inch flat end mill, and press OK. Enter the comment, machine the helix using axis substitution. Select Cut Parameters and change compensation type to off. The compensation is turned off as we want the tool to follow the chain with the center of the tool. Select Depth Cuts. Enable Depth Cuts. Set the max rough step to 0.25. Number Finish Cuts to 0 and the step to 0. Select Lead In Out. Disable Enter Exit at midpoint in closed contours. Gouge check, entry, and exit. Enable Adjust Start of Contour. Set it to 200%, extend. Then copy the values over. Select Linking Parameters. Enable Clearance, set to 2 absolute. Retract 0.25 absolute. Feed plane 0.1 incremental. Top of stock is 0 absolute. And set the depth to minus 0.5 absolute. Select Rotary Axis Control. Change rotation type to Axis Substitution. Set to Substitute Y-axis. Change the direction to clockwise. Set the rotary diameter to 4 and make sure Unroll is disabled. Then press OK to generate the operation. Select Simulator Options. Change the stock to cylinder. Cylinder axis is set to X and diameter is set to 4. Then press OK. Then backplot the operation. When backplot is finished, press OK. Then verify the operation. Make sure Tool, Stock, Fixtures, Wireframe are enabled. Then press play. When Verify is finished, close the simulation window. Return your view to isometric and toggle the toolpath display off. At this point, your file is ready to be posted. Please note that if you are following this lesson using the free Mastercam Home Learning Edition software, you are unable to post code. Save the file. Then, Select Save As, and change the name to Conical Helix, and press Save.